All right, y'all. So now we're gonna get started with actually designing our marketing flyer. And like I said, it's 5 components that kind of makes up an effective flyer. So like I said, that's having a destination, the date, the price, a beautiful, clear picture that represents what you're trying to say, as well as all the inclusions, like what's going, where you go, or like the hotel, flight, things like that. Not too much, but just enough to get you what you're looking for. So Canva, like I said, this is one of my favorite. So when you go on Canva, you're going to go on here to create a design. It might look a little different on your phone. However, the things are absolutely the same. But Canva, you can go down to the Instagram post or the Facebook post. So today we're going to do the Facebook post, and you can actually go, let's see. Okay, there it is. They have different templates. I love Canva. So they have different templates that you can use, or you can just create your own. So an example of when you can use a template like this, waiting on it to pull up. Hold on one second. Okay, it's pulling up. So you can use a template like this. And what I love about Canva is they have things that, although it's on here, it's able to be moved around. It's no problem. You don't, it's not mandatory that you keep things right there. So we're gonna work on Facebook posts. So I kind of sometimes like to just use the template and see what they got. If you're looking for a certain type of template, we travel agents, so you can just look up travel. And they have all different kind of layouts for you. Like seriously, is if you're looking for a collage, you want to showcase maybe 2 or 3. Okay, hold on. There it is. And all I did, for those that don't know, I just kind of dragged it and placed it over here. If you want, these are separate photos. So if you're showcasing or having a marketing where you want to sometimes show like what the view of the beach or the ocean view, the bed, or what the actual lobby look like, this is a great one to use for that. There are all different kinds. Let's see what this one is looking like. 7 days in Thailand. So I like this too because you can use their actual extra little things. You can just take this and put your picture in there. So to get started on this, what we're gonna do is, and I'm just going through the different things that they have first. So let's go back. And let's put back in travel. Oh, it was just my travel. And I'll just do this one. I need a good clear so I can see what we're doing. So if you don't want this here, you can just kind of just delete that, delete this, delete that. I'm just deleting everything. Although I could have just did a blank one, but I'm gonna just show you. So going through the different, this is like your toolbar. Going through this is the photos. What I love about Post on My Wall is they have photos that you can use, and they only cost $1 unless you have the Pro. So the Canva Pro, I think that membership is like, I know it's free for 12 or 14 days. We'll see. So I looked up Jamaica already. However, I'm going to put in travel again because this is their photo gallery. You can use their photos. And this is what one of the things I had to learn coming into my travel business, and this was one of my mistakes. I was so headstrong on putting up a photo that I actually took with my blurry Android phone that it was just garbage. Like, no, I noticed that those eye catching, one of the things that I do, that I screenshot other big travel companies like Expedia and all. I look at how they market and I see what catches my eye. And I notice they always have good clear photos that kind of take you there. So that's why I had this photo earlier. And I thought this is a nice photo, but I wanted to do a Jamaica package. So I thought this one just kind of spoke to me. I love this picture. This speak Jamaica, it speak vacation, it speak everything. So if you wanted to do a Jamaica, if you wanted to do Aruba, whatever you want to do, you can just put in the pictures right there and it'll come up like that. The reason you see these little screen is because they're going to charge me $1. I need to pay $1 in order to use this once I'm done, you know, kind of creating the photo. Let me see my uploads. Now, another thing I want to teach you real quick is if I wanted to use this photo and put it in here, I want to remove this background. I can't do that on here because you have to have a pro account. I have a pro account, but this is my training account. But just to show you, if you need to learn how to just remove your body from this background here, all you have to do is click effects. And right here, you see the little crown? That means you need a pro account. So try Canva for free. Oh, 30 days. So if you want to try it for 30 days, with the good thing about Canva Pro is whatever pictures you use, you do not have to pay for it. They kind of help you with your color scheme and things like that. I mean, the free account works fine for me, but it's up to you. I like all the different kind of, you know, filters. All of these different things are right here if you click on effects. But one of the most thing that people need to learn right now, and I've noticed because so many people ask me, how do you remove your background? You can do that in Canva now. And all you have to do is click on background remover. So if you want to make some, you know, a business card, business flyer, this is a great time now to make a business flyer, you know, saying, you know, list of things you do. Hey, you know, I book here, this and this and there, or this is what I'm doing, branding. You would want to go here and remove that background and get your stuff started. This is the elements. So say that I wanted to, I'll take this picture out of here. Say that I wanted to add in a few of my things on here. You can actually, I'm not able to do that. You can actually do that here. So in order to see how that really look, let me take this photo from behind here. And all I'm doing is clicking on the page, and I want the page to change colors to black so that I can see how this actually look. So if you need a little, what do they call these things? Like little icons and little, they have coronavirus, they got anything. So if you put in, let's do travel with them and see what they got. So if you're making a flyer and you say, hey, I want a passport, you know, if I want a map, all of these different things you can add from over here in the elements, okay? This is the actual text. If you had a video, you can add music and going down, and I'm just showing you all the key. And this is like the key of all the things that they have. If you've never used this before, this is the great thing about Canva. And then you can upload your photos for your pictures. So now let's make our flyer, our marketing flyer. So today for this one, I'm going to, as you can already tell, I've already gotten my stuff kind of together. But I'm going to use this one. Wait, I don't want that background thing on there. Both of them is making me do it. So anyway, I'll use this one. And we're going to disregard the little squares in there right now because we can't get rid of that right now. Remember I said the key components is destination, date, price, and inclusions. We got the beautiful photo. I think this really speaks, excuse me, to people that want to actually take a vacation, want to get away. It looks peaceful and all of that. So now you want to add, not these elements. I use certain things like shapes. I would use this shape, but I don't want it gray. I would change the color and make the shape something where Oh, maybe this blue. Okay, stick with this blue, and I'm going to make it a little bit faded out so that you can still kind of see the ocean, but you can't see it. So you see that? That's how you do that right here with this light, this fade thing right here, the transparency. So, because I want the colors to still kind of, you know, pop out a little bit. So you can still see the glasses and everything that's behind it, but it's still that big blue circle. So, now we're gonna add, we have the photo. Now we're gonna add the things that we need. The things that I love about Canva, they have different styles for you, like paragraph styles or things that you want to put on here. So you can use one of these. So let's say we use this. If you want one, you just click on it. Okay. So cheers to the New Year's. Nope, it gave me too many. That's too many. Let me see. Okay. So, and I like this little beach, so we'll do Aruba. And so we have the destination. We'll do flight, hotel, transportation, and this is too big. I want it to be all one straight bar. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so that everything fits on one line. And it kind of fits in this bubble. So let me, okay, there we go. You always want to make sure that no matter what, I need Aruba to stand out. So if I'm looking at this blue, I like it, but it's kind of blending in. I don't know. Let's see. Well, the yellow. Let me stick with this. And then let me make it just a little bit. Okay. So we got the inclusions, we have the destination, we need the date, and we need the price, right? So you'll go here. If you don't want to use these full, you know, already customized for you template type things, you can go here and add, let me see, I want to add. Okay. Oh, there it is. So on here, I want to add, so we'll just put Aruba, we'll just make that one. And another thing with like your marketing, you want to make sure you're kind of staying with the not too many fonts. So this is a different font, but that serves the purposes. It's actually really standing out. This is a different font. And if you want to see the different fonts, they're all right here. Okay. And this is a different font. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because it stands out, but you kind of want to make sure you're paying attention to your fonts. So I wouldn't have this here. This flight hotel. No, I would not. So I'm going to cut that out. And I will put this here. And I will put the flight hotel and everything down here. But before I do that, I still need this to stand out. So I need another element. Let me try this square. All I did was added the square and I'm minimizing it because I want to use it and I want to make it yellow so that it kind of pop out a little bit. Okay. No, I want the, okay. See, this kind of, just give it a little something, something. And it's all, and it don't have to be, you don't got to be a full design artist. I just like for stuff to kind of pop out and make sense and mean something. So now we need to put the flight, hotel, and transportation. I need that a little bit smaller. And I'm going to move that. I think it's still too big. Okay, right there. And this is still a little. And all I'm doing is trying to make sure that I want my flyer to be eye-catching. I want you to just see it off the back and be like, man, I want to go there. Just based off the flyer. You know, sometimes people mess up because they flyers just be looking too, it just look like I'm not giving you my money. You look like you don't know what you're doing. So having it stand out means a lot. So now only thing we missing is the date. Let me move that up here. I love to put my dates where you can see it. So I'll just say September 8th through 15. Sometimes I do for, nope, no. I don't like that. I want that to be the same font as this one. So that's Open Sans. Okay. Yeah. Now, based on moving that up, now I can move my Aruba up more in the middle. And nope, I don't want to move that. I don't want to move that. I want to move this little bar. And then I got to make sure I put 1505 per person, because baby, if people call me talking about 1505 altogether, that you're definitely not going to Aruba for that. If you is, I don't know where you stand. One thing that's very important, who do they call? Where do they go? So it's a great thing. I got my logo already uploaded in here. And I'm going to put my logo on here at the top. And I want you to know how to book this trip, baby. I do not want you to get it confused, because that's another thing. When people share your stuff, sometimes they don't have your heading, or they don't know where. Some people take your actual photo and they'll post it wherever. You want to put your logo on your pictures, and you want to make sure you putting, you know, where do they go to book? It don't need to be overbearing, just enough. And that's my photo. That's my actual flyer, marketing flyer. Just that simple. That was all it was. That's an actual marketing flyer that has 5 components. It has a beautiful, mute your phone, please. Mute your phone. It has a beautiful background, a clear background. The background goes with what it is. It's a vacation. So it's not smart to have boys playing basketball and you're trying to sell a Jamaica trip. Like, that don't even go together. You want to make sure it's like a beach or something nice. It resembles, I mean, it shows travel, as well as, you know, the date, the destination, the date, you know, these are the 5 components. Only thing I left off was as far as your signature, and that's kind of common sense, because where are they going to go to book it? Although a lot of times I used to didn't have my website, I would be like, okay, well, just go on here, or just, you know, I put it in the description. Sometimes that's good, but sometimes I've seen people actually screenshot my marketing and they're marketing it on their page. And although you have marketing that you want to share, sometimes you have marketing that other travel agents and people steal, and they don't even know how the hell to find the package or nothing like that. Or somebody might send you a photo. I've had somebody send me a marketing thing, a marketing flyer, and I really couldn't tell was it mine or somebody else, but it actually was one of mine that I did a long time ago, but it was on somebody else's page. So sometimes if you want people to get recognized with your brand, recognized with your marketing, you want to send them to where you're directing traffic with this. I'm directing you to where I want you to go. So I want you to come to classicraytravel.com to book. That's where I want you to come. If that's not where you want them to book and you don't have your website up, then it's good to still just put your logo on here and it's in the description on how they should book. Email me here or fill out this link here. You're collecting email addresses. That's a great way. Okay. So far as just the flyer, we got the flyer together. This is an actual real flyer. Now it's time to get the video, because this is another problem with a lot of people not knowing how to actually just do marketing videos. Like I said, videos do work. So you go to create a design. You can go to, let's see, video. And I kind of want a YouTube video, so let me see. Okay, YouTube videos. These are videos right here in Canva that you can use. They're about 5 or 6 seconds. That's great because people's attention span, excuse me, it ain't that long. So you have literally, for real, they got some good marketing videos on here, good stuff that you can use. So again, all I'm putting in is travel. And look at this. All I did was click that. And this is one of their actual videos. This is a real video. That's a great marketing video. Like, seriously. These are videos that you can use. You do not have to make the footage and all that unless you know how. Then you can go right here and upload your videos and your footage. But if you don't know how to, let me help you out. Click on this. Put in that Aruba. Although I don't like that font that is in or whatever. But we'll put in the price, 15. And we'll take that little logo thing off. And I think we had September 8 through 15. And we can make that bigger if we want to. You might want to, knowing me, I'm a little bit extra. So what I'm doing is clicking on this little turquoise thing right here. And I want to duplicate it. I'm going to make 2 of them, but I want this one to be like another color, maybe yellow, maybe like Bahamas colors. But I want it to be in the back like this. So you click on position and you move it backwards. You want it to go behind the words. Uh-oh, that's too far back. Okay, let's see. There you go. So you can do that. You can also, if I want to make this mine, like I really designed this myself, let me put my logo in there. There go my logo. And I now have a marketing video. And let's click play. Let's see how this go. I got a marketing video on Canva. That was very easy. That looks like a nice travel marketing video. It's really not, it's not that hard. I think sometimes we overthink things. We have the tools right there in our disposal. If you don't like that template, you go here, I put in travel, and you just try different ones. Which ones do you like? And that's how you do your flyer and your video in Canva. And all of that was free. Only thing I would have to pay is that $1 to actually get that picture. And let's see this one. If you want to download it, you would download it, save it to your computer or your cell phone, and then upload it on your Facebook business page or your regular page or your Instagram or wherever you want to upload it. YouTube, start your YouTube page. This is how you do a flyer in Canva and how you can do a marketing video. And that's marketing right there for you. So that's one of the resources. I didn't have to take you to two or three different websites because Canva really do have everything you need.